Coach, can you just, I guess, start with the change maybe in the atmosphere after this one from the lot going your way with Sim Cox, getting that guy to play, Stewart with the home run, got your ace coming out in the ninth, and did you feel like you were in the best position possible to get that bounce back win that you were looking for after yesterday?
Absolutely. I think everyone felt that way. Stewart, Christian hitting that solo home run to make it 3-1 gave us a little bit more cushion. And, Zach went out and threw a strike. The leadoff guy is 1-1 count, gets the ball down the line, but that doesn't affect us because they're down by 2. And then we walk a guy, which you can't give away. You can't give free passes in those kind of situations. And then the coaching staff decided to really, in that situation, you don't want to collapse your defense in a bunting situation in case they're not bunting. Well, we were sure they were going to bunt. They had beat us the other night on a slash, so we decided to crash, and it works out perfectly. We have the defense set up perfectly, and then Zach was just off balance and just couldn't make a play at third, which in these kind of games, these kind of atmospheres, those are things that we have to do. And it's a shame because he battled his tail off all game for us, and it's such a shame for the game to end. Not end, but was their rally created by a mistake by him. And it's just this game, I've said this for a long time, this game could be very cruel. And it's pretty cruel to us right now, and I'm not so sure that we're making it harder on ourselves, which is evident by the things that we've been doing.
Well, yesterday saying you were looking for somebody to bring in, Godley brought him out, Sim Cox that play in the field, Smart had a nice play in the field. It really seemed like things were all going your way, and you're going to get that must-win game. What's the mindset, and what do you say to the group after one like this?
There's really not, in those kind of situations, there's really no words that's going to make them feel better. I mean, there's nothing you can say, and what I did tell them is that Tuesday we get another opportunity to get better as a team, and that hopefully this adversity can make us a stronger team. I don't think you need to be a baseball genius to realize where we're falling short in being successful. Yesterday it was execution of offensively some things. Today it was defense. We're just finding ways, and I'm not proud to say this at all, we're finding ways to not be successful, and whether it's us putting too much pressure on ourselves to win instead of just sticking to the fundamentals. And I'm ashamed to say is that we're not a very fundamental team right now, and that's hard for me to say. We're not. I mean, we could say youth, we could say inexperience. We're not doing the things that you have to do to be successful.
Today's game, the script kind of got flipped with what looked like to be Godley throwing his stuff, maybe the offense wouldn't get it going, then they both kind of clicked, and then Godley kind of had that meltdown there. Did you think about pulling Zach at all in the ninth?
No, it was set up perfectly. Christian hits a home run to go up 3-1. He's starting the ninth inning at 92 pitches, which is as good as he's been going into the ninth. And even after the ninth, he was only at 109. So it couldn't have been any better. He's our best guy. We were going to win and lose. And it was about what we gave them, not what they did against him. They get the fly ball, the line drive over Pierce's head for the double to take the lead, but it wasn't that he was out of gas. He just, we created some stuff for them, and we made it very difficult on ourselves.
If you were, say, especially confident in your bullpen, would things maybe have been different when you took that trip out there to the mound?
I went out to go talk about the defense that slow the game down a little bit, get the momentum back on our side. They had some momentum, and I was just talking about what we were going to do from the defensive standpoint. But no, there was never a thought. He wasn't in any danger and trouble at that point. I had all faith in him, and it would have been probably unfair to put someone into that situation in that moment, because Zach had earned the right to have the ball still. He was still at full strength. In fact, he was talking to me in the ninth inning that if we tied, he wanted to go back out, but that was going to be it for him because he was at 109 and he had worked pretty hard for 9 innings.
Coach, after Stewart's home run, how confident were you feeling, and how confident was the mood in the dugout after?
It was good. I mean, it was good. It's we've been. We hit ebbs and flows as a team, and again we don't. I shouldn't say kind of. We create negative things on our own, and it's unfortunate because it really hurts. I know they're hurting right now. The staff's hurting, but no one's going to feel sorry for ourselves. I mean, or for us. I mean, we've got to find a way to get out of this and be more successful, and that's the bottom line.
From what I saw yesterday, more or less, kind of done this one a must-win. What made this one a must-win game?
Well, I just think it's so important not to get swept, and you have so much ground to make up when you get swept in this conference, And because we had dropped the first two, that's why I said this was a big game for us. And I just hope from a head coaching standpoint that when I make those kind of comments that I'm not putting too much pressure on our guys, because it shouldn't be pressure. I mean, being part of this university, part of this baseball program, there's pressure that's involved in it, and you got to relish that, and you got to welcome that opportunity and take advantage of it.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.